Hello everyone, it's Katie. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I just really wanted to sit down with you guys and play with a bunch of new makeup. So if you follow me on Instagram, which if you don't, girl, what are you doing? I'll go ahead and leave my Instagram linked down below. But yeah, I went to a bunch of brand events recently and I was very kindly gifted some products that are brand new to the market, as well as receiving some products in PR, and we have some really good stuff. I'm very excited to try out these products. So yeah, I just thought that I would hang out with you guys, try out these products, play around with makeup, create a look. By the time you see this, I'm actually going to be in Queenstown, New Zealand with my boyfriend. We're going on a little 2-week getaway. We're also going to Cook Islands. So it's a very busy time. I just managed to fit in filming this video. It's actually really hard to pre-film and pre-create content because I'm very much someone who suddenly gets an idea of a certain look and then creates it and posts it the next day, so it's been a bit of a challenge to create content in advance, but I think I've done it, hopefully. I was originally gonna post this video towards the end of my trip, but then I realized when I'm in Cook Islands I'm really not gonna have the access to Wi-Fi that I need to post this video, because when you post to YouTube it sucks the life out of your computer for a few hours. So I was like, oh, that's not gonna work. So I think I'm posting this at the very beginning of my trip. Hopefully if you're seeing this around probably the 14th, 15th, then good job, future Katie, you did it. You know what? Another note to future Katie, don't go on a midnight Macca's run and get a mocha and drink it throughout the night and stay up all night, because you're gonna feel it the next day, which is me right now. I went to Macca's, like I said, and got a large mocha at midnight. First of all, I didn't realize how large Macca's coffees are, because I'm not a coffee drinker, but they were this big. It was like I was drinking a milkshake or something. Yeah, I stayed up. I just needed more time, and I was like, oh, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to take time out of sleeping to get some stuff done. But I think I'm paying for it today, because my tummy, I feel like it was the milk, because it was this big and my stomach was like, what are you doing, girl? It's midnight. And then I was drinking it throughout the night, so it was it's 2 a.m. What are you doing? And here I am. I feel like I've got a bit of a hangover, a coffee hangover maybe. Also, I don't understand how you coffee drinkers do it, because, I have one mocha and I cannot get the taste of coffee out of my mouth. I've brushed my teeth 8 times. I've had breakfast, I've had Tic Tacs, I've had juice. I'm like, how do you get this taste out of your mouth? Anyway, I got so sidetracked just then. But yeah, busy time, going away, super excited. Yes. Anyway, I really hope that you guys enjoy this video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel before you leave. Check out my Instagram, link down below, and let's just go ahead and jump straight into this video. So I have nothing on my skin, so I thought let's start with the base today. And basically all of the new products that I have to try or that I'm using were very kindly gifted to me, like I said, either through PR or brand events. It's definitely not a full face of trying new products, because there are products that I already have in my collection that I love and that I purchased myself. But yeah, I just wanted to point that one out. But yeah, the first product I'm going to be using today is from Fourth Ray Beauty. This is ColourPop's sister brand, and it's the Acaí Face Milk. This is the packaging, so cute. It's a superfruit moisture booster, anti-pollution and moisturizing. It supports a healthy barrier to shield against environmental damage. Apply 2 to 3 drops. Sounds amazing. I love acai bowls, by the way, which really has nothing to do with this product, but Just a little fun fact. Am I gonna apply this product like those like Instagram tiers? Because I know that I'm gonna edit this video down for an Instagram video. So am I feeling like really dramatic today? Or should I apply it like a normal human being and pop it in my hands and rub it into my skin? Oh, I hate myself for it, but I think I'm gonna do the Instagram tiers. Let's just get it out of the way. This feels so nice on my skin. Really nice and hydrating, which is exactly what I needed to wake my skin up. It also smells really good as well. Wow, that one was such a fail. The reality of how I rub products into my skin. I just like get in there, get the job done, you know? My skin is feeling really, really nice. I like that it hasn't like left my skin feeling like super greasy or anything. I definitely think it needs a few minutes though to like properly sink into my skin. So let's talk foundation. So I have 3 here. It's Kat Von D's new foundation. So this is the True Portrait Liquid to Powder Foundation. So yeah, I have 3 shades. I think this one is gonna match me the best. This is medium 030. So let's pull this one out. So it says here that it is medium coverage, liquid to powder, matte finish, a weightless, smooth, all-day wear. So it sounds really good. Let's open it up. Ooh, this packaging, wow. That's really cute. I love that. It's something like different because I feel like all foundation packaging kind of looks the same nowadays. So I like this. Let's do a little, oh wow. Wait, what? It's like a squeezy tube. Oh wow. You can, it all makes sense now. You use these to squeeze the product out. I like that. I like that it's not, doesn't look like a squeezy tube, if that makes sense. It looks like a pump, so it kind of gives you that like luxurious packaging, but it's secretly a squeezy tube. I'm just gonna oh, that did not just happen. Okay, when you shake the product, keep the lid on. Wow, I didn't realize it was gonna be that liquidy. I also have the Kat Von D Edge Foundation brush here, so I thought that I would also give that a go. Ooh, okay, cute. Probably like a little bit smaller than I usually would go for, but I actually kind of like it. But wow, this packaging, you could like, not giving you any ideas, but like, it's a little bit dangerous. I feel like you could like poke someone's eye out with this. But it's cute, so it doesn't matter. I have a feeling it's gonna be quite runny, so I think I'm just gonna like go for it and like pour it on my face. I mean, why not? Ooh, this is runny. This is how my skin is looking after 2 pumps of the foundation. But I was pleasantly surprised that it did only take 2 pumps to cover the whole of my face. I definitely can still see, you know, a little bit of veins and redness peeking through my cheeks. You guys know me, I do love my full coverage. So I am gonna go in with 1 more pump of the foundation just to see if it builds really nicely. My skin doesn't feel tacky whatsoever. It's definitely dried itself down, which, could be really amazing if, you know, you're on the go and you don't have time to set your face, or if you have really dry skin and you don't want to add, you know, any powder onto your skin. You may really, really love this. When I first applied it, I could definitely feel it on my skin. It felt like a little bit heavy, which I was a bit concerned about, but now that it's dried down, like, I can't feel it, which is amazing. And I really like this brush as well. It's like the perfect size and shape. At first I was like, oh, is it gonna be a little bit small? But it actually like blended the foundation in beautifully. And yeah, it's a perfect shape just to like easily like fit around the curves of your face. You guys get what I mean. That was a terrible explanation, but I like it. It's good. that foundation built really nicely. I'm loving how my skin is looking. So let's add a little bit of concealer just to like brighten under my eyes, down the center of my face. So I thought let's continue with a Kat Von D product. So this is the Lock-It Concealer. I have the shade L3 Warm, and yeah, I'm just gonna apply it under my eyes and to the center of my face. And this concealer is nice and full coverage, so you don't need a lot of it, and I'm just going to be blending it out with that same foundation brush. I feel like I could get away with not setting my face because it feels pretty like locked into place, but I'm definitely going to be setting my under eye area, otherwise that will be a hot, creasy mess, and no one wants that. So I'm gonna take the ColourPop No Filter Setting Powder in Translucent to set my under eye area, and then I might go in with a big fluffy brush just to lightly set the rest of my face, just to ensure that nothing is gonna move throughout the day. I feel like my skin looks a little bit cakey, so I'm just going to quickly go in with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist just to help all of those products really sink into my skin. So I know I'm late to the bandwagon on this one. I feel like I always am with makeup products, but I recently purchased the Marc Jacobs Omega Bronzer in Tantric. Like, check out the size of this thing, and I have been absolutely loving it. So I'm just gonna be applying this around the perimeters of my face to warm up my complexion. So let's move on to blush, and I have a really pretty one here by ColourPop. So this is their Pressed Powder Blush, and this is in the shade Why Hello. So yeah, I'm just gonna pop this on the apples of my cheeks to add some color back to my face. Now for highlighter, I actually have this one here from Benefit in the shade Tickle. I love this. It's like this gorgeous rose gold, and it just looks beautiful on the cheeks. I'm literally obsessed with it. I'm loving how my face is looking. Everything's just a little bit more toned down than usual, a little bit less blush, more of like a soft highlight. Gorgeous, I love it. So now we are gonna move on to brows, and I'm actually gonna be doing them on camera today because I do have a new product that I'm gonna be showing you guys. So let's do that. So the brow product that I'm going to be using today is actually a new one from Benefit. So this is Brow Styler, and I'm going to be using shade number 4. So it's like a 2-in-1 product. So on one side there's a pencil, and on the other side there is a powder. So on the packaging it kind of shows you 3 suggested brow styles that you can create using this product. So soft and full using the powder, clean and shaped using the wax pencil, and then bold and defined using the wax pencil and the powder. And when I first saw the size of the pencil, I was maybe a little bit concerned, just because you guys know how much I love Precisely my brow pencil, just because I can create this really precise, sharp lines with that product. And the size of the pencil of Brow Styler kind of reminded me of Goof Proof, which I don't personally use just because I think the shape of the pencil is maybe targeted for someone who has more, you know, full brows that just needs to fill in those sparse areas, because it's more of a rounded shape. So you really can't create those, you know, super sharp, precise lines with it. So yeah, I was maybe a little bit concerned, but it's more of like a rectangle shape and it's angled. So no matter how many times you use this product, there's always that angle. So you're able to create those sharp, precise lines. So yeah, I've been really liking this product. So of course I'm gonna go for more of that bold and defined shape. But yeah, I'm gonna start by using the pencil and lining the bottom of my brow. And lately I've been loving more of a fluffy brow look. So I'm just gonna take the pencil at the beginning of my brow to create more of a natural look. Then I'm just gonna switch over to the powder side, and I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my brows with this. Just filling in those sparse areas. I can be the first to admit that sometimes I may go a little heavy-handed with the brow pomade. I mean, I just get carried away and then all of a sudden they are very intense. But what I really love is that there's no chance of that happening with this product. You know, you could go over and over your brow with the powder and it still creates like a really soft, more natural look, and that's what I really love about this product, and I'm so happy with how my brow turned out. Just taking Benefit's Gimme Brow now to give my brows some texture and fullness to them. And then finally using Benefit's 24-hour brow setter to put the brow hairs exactly where I want them to be, and then they'll be stuck there for the rest of the day. So moving on to the eyes, and before we prime, I want to talk about the palette that I'm going to be using today. So this is a collaboration between BPerfect Cosmetics and Ashaa, and this is the Clientele palette, and it is absolutely beautiful. Check that out. As you can tell, I've done some little sneaky swatches, and I cannot wait to dip into it today, create a look with it. So I'm thinking of using like those rose gold shades just to create something super soft and pretty. So yeah, this is the palette I'm going to be dipping into today. But before I do so, of course, I have to prime my eyes. So I'm going to take the P.Louise base. This is in the shade 0.5. And this is going to make the shadows more pigmented, last longer, and just help improve the overall intensity of the look. And then I'm just using my finger to diffuse that harsh line between the eyeshadow base and the foundation. So the first shade that I'm going to be dipping into is actually one of the darkest in the palette. So this is GiGi. It's like a gorgeous, almost like a cranberry brown shade. And I'm going to be using the Morphe M506 brush. And I'm actually creating a halo style of look today. So I'm going to be applying this shade in my crease. And usually I focus my shadows in my outer corner. But today for this style, I'm going to be focusing my shadows in my inner corner just as much as my outer corner. And rather than working my shadows towards my outer corner to elongate my eye, I'm going to be working in kind of like a half circle shape to really create a rounded look to my eye. I actually have a really in-depth tutorial sharing with you exactly how I create my halo eye looks. I share with you all my tips and techniques. So if you were interested in checking that out, I'll go ahead and leave it linked down below. The next shade I'm dipping into is Sweet As. And how pretty is this shade? It's gorgeous. So I'm going to be using the exact same brush and doing the exact same steps, just applying this above the previous shade. So now that we've just applied that shade, we're looking like we have a bruised eye. Love that for us. I'm just gonna go in and blend. I wanna make this super blown out, so I'm just gonna take the Sigma blending brush and yeah, just blend away. So using the same brush, I'm gonna be dipping between the shades Blush as well as Ashaa, I think you pronounce it, and I'm going to use these shades to help diffuse any harsh lines from the previous shade, just to help blow out the look and create a gorgeous gradient from dark to light. So this is just like the base of our blending process. I always like to go ahead and cut the crease because I find that as kind of like a guideline of where I still need to blend and intensify the look. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut the crease to create this halo eye. And then, as always, I'm just going to take some makeup remover on a cotton tube. And I'm just removing all of the base under the cut crease. And then once we do this, we can go back in and do some more blending. And we'll just have a clean lid space to work with. So creating that cut crease has now given me a much better understanding of where I still need to blend and create some depth and dimension to the look. So I'm now going to go back in with the shade GiGi and also the black in the palette called Just Black, and I'm taking that on a small little detailed brush, and I'm going to be focusing these shades in my inner and outer corner as well as around the edge of that cut crease to really intensify things. And as always, just working between each shade until I've created a seamless blend to the look. Okay, cool. So let's work on the lid. So I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Glitter Glue and just applying this all over using the Sigma Cream Color Brush. And this is going to really intensify the pigmentation of the next shade that we're going to go in with. So while that glitter glue is still wet, I'm going to go in with this shade here, Pink Rose. Oh my gosh, it is so pretty. And I'm just going to be applying this all over the lid. Wow, the shimmer is so intense. I love it. So I want to blend out those edges so that we have a seamless look. So to do this, I'm going to go back in with Sweet As, maybe a little bit of GiGi, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend until we have diffused that harsh line. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this like cranberry rose gold moment. So happy with how it's all coming together. So BPerfect and Jar also came out with some like pigment glitters. So this one is called a Boof head, and I think it's gonna go really well with this look. It's also like a rose gold shade. I'm gonna try not to drop it. It's like so pretty. So I think I'm just gonna pop that right on the very center of my lid and we'll go from there. So just applying some glitter glue again, just to give the glitter something to stick to. Ooh, wow, that's like gorgeous. You guys know that I always like to take things that one extra step further, even though I'm like kind of in a rush right now. I have like a brand event tonight and I have so much to do beforehand. But if I like have a vision of how I want to look, I am not going to finish it without it looking that way, if that makes sense. And I envision this look to have a white line above this halo eye look. So that's what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna take the Jeffree Star liquid lipstick in Drug Lord, and I'm gonna go ahead and create this thin line using the Sigma Winged Liner Brush. Okay, there was a slight change of plan while I was applying this white. I changed products to the Super Beauty Hydro Liner in Space Panda. I just found that the liquid lipstick wasn't like pigmented enough to cover the eyeshadow, whereas Super Beauty's hydro liners, they are so pigmented, so I was easily able to get like a nice white line without the white kind of blending into like the reddy brown, creating like a pink color. Long story short, changed products and I'm really happy with how it looks. Now I have to do the other one. Try and make it look even. We all know that's not gonna happen. Okay, cool, so let's move on to mascara. So nothing new here, but I'm gonna be taking the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara and coating my lashes. And while I'm applying my mascara, can we just talk about how amazing that BPerfect palette was? That was actually my first time trying out a BPerfect palette and I loved it. All the shades were so pigmented, easy to blend. I didn't have a problem with any single one, and I seriously love how this look is coming together. So yeah, I can't wait to use that palette more, and I definitely need to purchase other BPerfect palettes. I know there's one with Stacey Marie, the Carnival palette, is that the one? That one looks amazing. So for lashes, I have a new collaboration here between Allure and Chloe Morello. So these are in the style Capri and they're nice and wispy, but they're not too dramatic. So I think they're gonna work well for this look because they're not gonna cover up all of the hard work we've just been doing. So yeah, I can't wait to pop them on. Wow, I actually really love like how subtle these lashes are, and I cannot feel them on my eyes like whatsoever. I think these would be like the perfect bridal lash or something. Like wow, I love these. So let's move on to lower lashes. So I'm just gonna line my waterline with a black liner. So this is from Huda Beauty. It is the Life Liner, which is a very fitting name because I have tried the liquid liner. And guys, you do not want to make a mistake with that liner because literally it does not come off, which is great if, you know, you want it to last throughout the day, but if you do make a mistake, I pray for you. But for today, we're just going to be using the black pencil side. And I'm doing the exact same process and color order that I did on my lid. So starting off with that darkest shade, GiGi, then Sweet As, and then working between the two lighter shades to create that seamless blend. Finally, we're going to be going into this shade here called Glow Up, and I'm going to use that to highlight my inner corner. Okay, so finally for lips, I think I'm going to go in with two lip products, kind of mix and match. So I'm going to start by taking the Huda Beauty Power Bullet Matte Lipsticks. This one's in the shade Girls Trip, and it's part of her 70s collection. So this is a really pretty nude, and I think it's going to go really well with this look. And I've actually never tried Huda Beauty's lipsticks before. Usually I'm a liquid lipstick type of girl, but lately I've just been finding liquid lipsticks have been really drying out my lips. But oh my gosh, why have I not tried these lipsticks before? They are so comfortable, and it was so pigmented. It glided on my lips. So I have here the ColourPop Just a Tint Lip Crayon Bundle, and this was one of the Just a Tints inside. This is the Strand, and I think this shade will work perfectly with this look. And I love the Just a Tint lip crayons. They just add a gorgeous color and sheen to the lips and are so comfortable. Oh my god, this is literally like the perfect lip color. Like, yay! I'm so happy with how it all came together, and I really hope that you love the finished look and you enjoyed watching. I am so impressed by all the products that I tried. Like, I literally didn't dislike one of them. Like, how good is that? I cannot wait to keep on using these products in my makeup routine, create new looks with them. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day or night wherever you are in the world, and hopefully I will be seeing you in my next video. Bye guys.